Hi all, this is your Professor Ian. This is a short video where I'm going to show you how I organize my courses on Canvas. If you've ever taken an online course before, you'll know that different professors set them up differently. There's all kinds of different ways you can do this, through modules, through assignments. So I'm going to give you a little guided tour of my Canvas site. Let me put in student view so it looks a little closer to what you'll see on your own devices. So here's the home page. This is the landing page when you open up the course. Here's what we call your global navigation menu. This takes you to other courses, student services, very important, your inbox, calendar if you want to use that function of Canvas, right? So that's like outside of this course. Here are the options for the course. Here are the buttons I use. This is the home button. There's the modules. You look at your grades, you can look at announcements I've left, and then I have a link to the OWL at Purdue, the best writing site on for free online, I would say. If you have questions about writing mechanics, here's where you can find answers. So, the home page has a number of links, right? Here's a link to the syllabus. There's links to a little welcome video from me, just a little more, probably you've already watched it, hopefully, but it's just a little warm welcome. Some basic information about the course, a little bit of background about me, some links to Chafee resources. This can also be found in the student support, but multiple places. It's good to have it in multiple places. And then a link to how to contact me if you have any concerns. Then I have links to all the modules. So you can see every module of the course is linked here. So you can just go to the home page and jump right to whatever module you need. Now, modules is the most important page on my Canvas sites. This is where I organize all the material, all the assignments, all the readings, all the deadlines. Everything is here, right? And you can see here I have a separate module for essays and major projects with a breakdown of what those look like. This module, I'll move it down throughout the course just so it's always kind of right available by the module we're working on. And then I have a module 0, which is a course orientation. This is probably what you're working through right now as you watch this video, because Canvas walkthrough is right here. And so this is just basic information, giving you an overview of the course, how I organize things online, basic information so you can be successful this semester. You're all capable of success in this course. You're here, so you're all capable. It's just a matter of being organized and staying on top of the assignments. That's really the key to this learning environment. Week 1, this is a pretty typical week. There's an overview. This has just a list of what we're doing that week, very brief, just to remind you. It's basically the information on the syllabus. In this form, a little bit more information, but just a bare bones information. Some objectives. So the main learning objectives, so you can think about like why we're looking at these things, right? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? This will be talked about in the objectives section. I usually include at least 2, usually 3 objectives per week, just to give you an idea of what it gives you an idea of the learning outcomes I envision the week leading towards. So hopefully that's useful. And then there's the in-class. So for the first week, there's nothing to prepare. There's no slides. In other weeks, you'll find my slides that we use in class, materials for in class, so you can refer back to it. But of course, there's nothing to prepare for the first week because we're just meeting and talking about the course and all that kind of stuff. So that's there's the in-class part, and then online before the deadline for the next week. So here we have some activities. This is pretty typical, Harmonize, Play, Pause It, Perusal. These are some apps that I use. These are all Canvas-based apps. And so you can see discussions here, discussion, concept quiz, an activity, right? So you can see there's a variety of activities, but generally very similar kinds of activities. So you'll get into the workflow in a couple weeks and you'll see what I mean with the discussions, with the applications. But that's all listed here in the online before section. And then for each week as well, there is a portion of the module which is devoted to the major writing project that we're working on during this unit of the course. So here, essay number 1, if you scroll down here, reading portfolio, scroll down further, group project, and then the final essay, essay number 2, right? So, that's the typical breakdown of a module, right? The overview with the objectives, what we're doing in class, what's due online before the end of the week, and then activities for the major writing project, right? And also at the bottom, there's a link to my office hours and a list of when I'm available. When I am in office, I'm always available by appointment, but these are the hours where I'm like sitting in my office, just working on stuff, but like there to talk to you. And if you do try to get a hold of me during my office hours and I'm not there, I might be, in the washroom or recording a video. If you're recording a video, usually you have to turn off Zoom. So, if I'm not in my Zoom office, like sitting there, just email me and I will be there. I might be doing something else, but I am there to talk to you. So please do get a hold of me. And yeah, that's the typical breakdown of a week. That's, as you can see, if you scroll through, every module for the course is listed here. They're all locked until the end of the week, just so we can have just so you can help to control the workflow, because a lot of our work is discussion based, and I don't want, and it doesn't really work if people get ahead too much, right? But plus I find that people tend to get kind of like, it doesn't really work well when people want to work ahead. I'm open to it if you are away for a week or something, you want to finish some stuff ahead of time once in a while. But, I've had people in the past who are like, I want to work 4 weeks ahead, and it doesn't usually work out. So anyways, just a side note, that's how I organize the course. If you have any questions or concerns, email me right away and we can work through any issues. Otherwise, I hope we have a great semester together. I look forward to engaging with you in the material. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much.